So yeah, Cameron, I mean, who would have imagined that I could be sitting here today? But after all those years of touring the world with the Brownie Heavies and Jamiroquai, and finally making it out here and doing the Down to the Bone thing, I could be sitting here today after a little incident that happened several years ago with myself and Neil and Gilly. We were playing in the Birchmere in the Washington area, and a very good friend of mine who I used to do a charity thing for him once every year for leukemia. He decided that he wanted us, Neil and I, to fly out and just help him out on a show. So we agreed to it, and he said, "Okay, this is going to be great. This is going to be great. We're going to start off. We're going to fly you out with a private jet, from Dallas International Airport."
Cool. You got to like that private jet.
Yeah, I mean, anything 5-star is good with me,
Oh, right.
And
just like the Escalade.
Well, this is yes, of course, yes. I'll take one when you get the champagne holder put in. But and
so you got the private jet.
Yeah,
promise,
so we're
right?
thinking the private jet is good and all that sort of thing. So and we Neil and I have had our usual several cups of tea on the Down to the Bone gig, so we're happy about it. We turn up at Dulles International Airport, and as luck would have it, no private jet, but there's this like little 6-seater beaten up old, I guess a Cessna or something like that, which needs one propeller thing. And but we're up for it. We're having a good time. We're having a laugh. So we think, oh well, let's go with it. This is good. So in we get. We load the luggage on and all that sort of thing. And anyway, we taxi out onto the runway, and off we go. Usual thing to go, we get up in the air, it's cruising along nicely, he's put it into autopilot and everything's cool, and we're cracking jokes and having just having a general good time. We get to near our destination, and the pilot's onto the control tower. There's no answer, and he's trying to get through. Anyway, he then realises what's happened, that they've forgotten that he's coming back to this small out in the sticks.
So they've closed the airstrip.
They've closed the airstrip.
They turned the lights off.
They've turned the lights off. Everyone's gone home for the day. That's it. It's finished. And we think, oh well, let's divert somewhere else. But this guy's like, no, I've done this a million times. We're gonna be fine. So we're circling around. We're going across the freeway, and he's looking for landmarks that he knows. And then he says, look, there's my car down there, the one with the blue roof. And I'm looking out, and all I see is pitch dark. Anyway, within a couple of seconds before we get a chance to realise what's going on, he's turned this thing round and he's just thrown it at the floor. I mean, we dropped, 100 feet in like 2 seconds, it felt like, and we've hit the deck very bouncy, somewhat like that, but with such force that we've come back up in the air and we've skidded around, one of the wings has hit the floor, and we've come up and over, and we've gradually eventually come to a standstill, like up against this chainmail fence, and which is the thing that's going to stop us from going off onto the freeway. So we're like, yeah, let's do that again. That was great, thinking it was all part of the fun,
And you're still here to talk about it.
Yeah, but then we get out, and when we finally get out of the plane, we turn around and look, and the wheels all bashed up, and the propellers all bent in, and think, wow, we actually, we really crashed this thing. This is, we're lucky to be here. But
I guess that's why they call you Down to the Bone.
Down to the bone, down to the wire. I think we should be more like it. But yeah.
That's a road story, man.
Well, it's one of many, but